Hi guys, it's Paul from Paul Cole Cricket here at Uzi Sports doing another bat video in the breakout area, this being the DSC Flip 2.0. Hopefully you've seen the video I've done of the DSC Black. Well, this is one of the other ones in the range, been running a bit longer. The Flip has been popular for several years actually. 2.0 means grade 2 English willow, and you'll see it's nice and clean, very nice looking actually, all sapwood, blemish free. 6 straight even grains. I guess the only reason this isn't a higher grade is just the number of grains. There being 6, normally a grade 1 will have a little bit more than that. But the Flip, one of the reasons, I think the main reason actually it's called the Flip is the stickers, the way the colour works. Here you can see the DSC text in red on a white background, and then you flip it over and it's white text on red, which I think is quite a cool idea. I've not really seen that before from many others, but yeah, I quite like that. In terms of the shape, it's well, firstly, it's a very big bat with 38mm edges and a 22mm toe, so certainly very chunky from that point of view. I was a bit surprised the spine isn't higher. It's only 57mm on the spine, so it'd be nice to see that be maybe a little bit bigger. There's also an offset edge here. You can see the thickest part of the edge is not in line with the highest part of the spine, and thinking there is to try and extend that sweet spot a little bit around this mid to high playing area. It's a high middle really, or at least mid to high, so it's better for back foot play and faster pitches really. A bat like this wouldn't really be best suited for a lot of pitches here in the UK, but maybe if you are lucky enough to play on some faster pitches, then this is a great option, or if you favour obviously back foot shots. Minimal concaving, as you can see there, so nice wide middle. If you're hitting off centre, there's a lot of wood behind it, which I really like. In terms of the weight, it's £2.8, so it's coming out, it's quite light. However, in the pickup, it's one of those where it kind of doesn't actually feel lighter than it is for me. It's 2.8, and it feels maybe even, if anything, slightly heavier than that, if I'm being completely honest, like maybe 2.8.5, 2.9. I'm surprised given the high middle as well. Usually with a high middle bat, they feel really nicely balanced. And I was thinking about this and wondering why that would be. And the main conclusion I came to was the handle, because this handle is really thin on this DSC bat. And I just think if I'd have put a second grip on this, I'd probably be saying a lot more positive things about the pickup. As it is, the grip itself also is quite thin. I like how it's branded, looks smart, matches the colours, all of that, but it's a thin grip on a thin handle. As it is, I've got big hands. I prefer thicker handle bats, so I would probably stick maybe 2 extra grips on this to get it to the right thickness. But it might be something to bear in mind if you're like me and you've got bigger hands, prefer thicker handle. I honestly don't think about like this is best suited for you, but if you have smaller hands and you like a thin handle, absolutely fine, no issue there. It's semi-oval at the bottom incidentally, so if you're a top-handed player or a bottom-handed player, it should be suitable there. And like a lot of Indian-made bats, they're very bowed, as you can see there. Quite nice even bow there. Let's give it a go with the mallet then, working our way from the toe up to the bottom of the stickers first with the mallet before I bounce the ball on it. So it's kind of a medium feel, I would say, not too hard, not too soft. Might take a few games to reach peak performance level after it's knocked in, of course. Won't get there straight away. Up high. Down low. Yeah, as you might expect with a higher middle, it's definitely better higher up the blade, not amazing lower down, if I'm being totally honest. Will get better, obviously, after it's knocked in and played in, etc. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the longest middle. It's fairly concentrated sort of in this portion of the blade. But yeah, it might be something to bear in mind. In terms of the knocking in, it does need a couple of hours or so because these edges are quite sharp, certainly down near the bottom. You need to round those, and then you need to knock in the toe and the face. You could either do that yourself or do it through the Uzi Sports knocking in service if you wanted. But yeah, in terms of the price and the value for money, I do think it's better than what we saw in the black video recently of that DSC black bat that was much more expensive than this, despite being the same grade, a grade 2 English Willow. As it is, this flip is £289.99, which is still fairly high, really, for me, for a grade 2 bat, all things being considered. This bat does not blow me away. But certainly relative to the others that I've seen, including that black and the modern day cricket bat market, of course, with the prices being quite crazy, it's still not too bad, to be fair. So there you go, guys. That's the DSC Flip 2.0, which you can order online through the link in the description, wherever you are in the world, or you could come into the store here in Swindon at Uzi Sports to have a close look in the flesh, maybe have a net whilst you're here. But yeah, thanks very much for watching this video, guys. Do leave a comment, maybe some suggestions of future videos. If you have any in the comments section, I really do value your feedback. Additionally, I should say, please subscribe as well if you haven't already done so, because I really do appreciate your support and want to keep growing this channel, but I can't do that without your support. It is just a hobby channel. But yeah, that's the Flip 2.0, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.